Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 Focused PvP. Today we are picking up with the Dagger and the Spotted Whip as chosen by my random selection process. Not exactly what I'd hoped I'd be using, but I will accept it in my life. I was hoping for something more along the lines of one of these spears, either a Great Lance or the Tailborn, which I still haven't used in PvP for a video yet, but hey, that's okay. So for the Dagger, what we're doing with it, we're going to be focusing on getting those rolling attacks, getting those R2 attacks in, and really taking advantage of the fact that it works with the Leo Ring. If someone feels like buffing against us, we will, in return, buff with some pine resin as well. Just because that would make life a little easier. Get a little distance on that. Oop, I went right into it. My own fault. My own fault. Damage on this one is a bit lacking. I've got to say, so far, my opinion on quick-stepping weapons has not changed. The Thrall Axe is still, without a doubt, the best one. Even though this one does have the good thrusts, it is a little faster. The Thrall Axe has so much more damage. I mean, 248 compared to 422. It really just doesn't compare. I mean, that's almost 200 more attack rating on it, without having to rely on getting counter hits. And with having a bit longer reach as well. Overall, Thrall Axe OP. Top tier. We'll have to try out the Mannequin Claws with it. The Mannequin Claws could be very good. Oh, I see. Hi. There's the bleed I was looking for. Just in time. Don't get me wrong, this is still a very good weapon, and you can do some really good work with it. However, I feel like it's better off, you know, I feel like the quick step animation, if I'm going for the quick step skill, I'm better off with a Thrall Axe. Not that this is bad. It's got surprisingly decent damage and good reach. It's nice and quick, so it really can throw people off. But in comparison, Gundir's Puppet. Huh. Interesting name choice. I mean, other weapons that have the quick step, this one, and this one. And those, of course. But there's really not much else. You're using a great shield, so I'm going to buff for bleed on you as well. Did you just parry with the... Hold the phone. Okay, okay, rewind. How the hell did he... Okay. That's how. That Great Shield has the weapon skill ability. That's weird. Because the first time... But wait, he was... Okay, we're gonna have to test this. I do not need to hold a torch. We're just gonna grab that, and we're gonna... I don't know why I went this way. That's tricky. So you can literally... Wow. You can use a Great Shield and still have the ability to parry. That is tricky. Oh my god. That's really clever. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but it didn't appear as though I used any focus points on that. That is tricky. Especially when there's a little bit of lag on it, like what happened in the fight, because in the fight, like in the middle of it when I first saw him do it, he did the animation with the greatsword still on. It didn't swap. The lag just, it didn't fully realize what was happening. That's tricky. I like that. I like that. That's really clever. Like, that is amazing. It's really sneaky too. So it lets you use a Great Shield and parry. I can't get over it. That's really smart. Oh, fun. Let's see if I get 3-shot. For this guy here, we will use the Gold Pine. Aww. 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 Man. See, that wouldn't have happened had I been using something that actually had a bit more, you know, a bit more of an ability to have people not just hyper armor through things. Something that was a little bit more reliable damage-wise, maybe. Because even with the buff, 124 damage, yeah, that's rough. That backstab was really disappointing, though. There wasn't really anything I could do about it, too, which is the sad part. I tried to back off with my quick step, and it just angled me just right so it could get the backstab on me. Bit disappointing. It happens, but it's still a bit disappointing. And then this is going to be interesting. We will be buffing it, by the way. You can, in fact, buff this weapon. Can't infuse it, oddly enough, but it can be buffed. Which, I mean, I'm okay with. It's fine by me. But any day now, this guy will make it over here. What's he using? I see claws and I see an Exile Greatsword. Are those mannequin or standard? Judging by the length, I'm assuming mannequin. Hello, phone. Nice. That worked well. That worked very well indeed. Alright, let's wait on this guy then. And, yeah. About those weapons. About the weather. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do next, weapon-wise. Probably work on a weapon showcase after this one. Haven't quite determined which showcase I want to do, though. I don't know. I'm debating. In a way, I'm leaning towards recording on the Thrall Axe, just because I have had a really fun time using it. So I probably will end up doing it. Goddard swords, buckler. No follow-up on that? Ah, Smos. I know better than to go in when that little glow is active. Whoop. Ooh, that damage. He traded with that one hit and that was the end of it. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. I will give him that. Good use of Smo's hammer. I'm happy he didn't spam with his Goddard swords. I'm happy he didn't go for the L2 spam, or rather the L1 spam. Like the guy I fought the other day, he used those for their range. I can respect that. I can, in fact, respect that decision. I'm not quite sure how good the Spotted Whip is going to be this time around. I mean, yes, it's got poison. Yes, you can buff it as well. But will it be worth it? Because poison isn't really all that great this time around. It's Dark Souls 1 style poison. We don't even have Toxic this time around, do we? That just occurred to me. We don't even have Toxic. That's a really cool attack right there, the rolling R2. Huh. Never realized that. Cool. I can live with that. Hello, friend. Going cosplay on me. Cool. No follow-up on that? Ooh! Excellent timing! Fantastic timing on that! Because that wasn't fully charged. That wasn't a fully charged attack. I was going for the double roll on that, but he let go of it earlier than I expected, because I thought he was going to go for a full charge. And he didn't. And I got stabbed in the gut. And face, and everywhere. All at once. That was really good on his part. Alright, let's see how we can manage with this thing. We will not be needing that anymore. So we'll throw this on, because we're going to need all the health we can get. Screw that. We're gonna go with this. Stamina. And then we need to adjust that so we can get some poison on it. And I think we'll be good with it as is. And then it has the impact skill, so I can go around people's shields. Slows down their stamina recovery. I didn't remember the other ones saying that they do that, so I was a little confused. Thank you for the kick, game. That's definitely what I wanted to do. Hey, it's not just me, at least. Aww. I expected it to tick down a little faster. Shame on me for that. What is this, Dark Souls 2? What am I thinking? That said, I was able to poison him relatively easily, so that's a good thing. It does make them panic a little bit more, so it's got some merit to it. Not the greatest thing in the world, and I only have 4 pine resins, really? Really? Forgot to get more of those. Oh well. We'll have to do it without him. Still, I don't like how defensive I have to be with a whip. And its one-handed moveset is, in a way, better for distance, whereas its two-handed is better for wider swings. That said, its one-handed R1s are awesome, and its two-handed R2s are good for distance. So, really, it's just a matter of remembering that they switch attacks. Oh, come on, I put on a poison buff and you put on an actual damaging one? Bad. Your shield is too good. Oh my god, I got you once. Aww. They're on attacks. His shield is too good. That's what happens with the Silver Knight shield, though. It's got extremely good stability. Same with the Black Knight shield. Well, at least in Dark Souls 1. I don't think I've actually seen a Black Knight shield ever used in this game. It is in this game, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure it must be. But, I mean, I've never seen it. So, you know, that's fine. We did good, all things considered. Ugh. Sorry about that. But yeah, we did all good. We did all good things considered. Yeah. You mean what I know. What are you using? An Ultra? Which one is it, though? That's the question. Oh, that's not an Ultra. That's the Twin Princess, isn't it? Whoop. Yeah, that was my fault. I actually like your fashion. That's interesting. The chain on that prisoner's, on that exile mask is usually big and gaudy and ugly looking, just right up front and center on your collarbone. But it's actually covered by the red robes on the Cathedral Knight armor. I might just have to steal that fashion. I might just have to do that. In fact, while I'm summoning someone, I'm gonna put that on and I'm gonna see how it looks. Do I even own that helmet? Yeah, the Exile Mask. See, it's got that big stupid chain that just sort of floats out there. Oh, it does still sort of stick out. Maybe that's not what he was wearing for the helmet. It looked like that to me. Oh, you know what it might have been? It might have been the one that what's-his-face wears. It might have been that helmet. They are very similar looking. I should pick up my souls. Oh, that could have been death. I need to be careful. Oh. Oh, I didn't want to kick. Had I not done that stupid kick, I hate that stupid kick. I really hate that stupid kick. Drives me crazy when I'm trying to do a rolling attack and I kick instead. And I can't figure out why it keeps happening. Like, I'm not doing anything different than when I do a rolling attack. It's just sometimes the game decides, oh, you want to kick, instead of saying, oh no, you should totally just be doing your rolling attack. I think what I need to do, because I'm rolling in a direction and then going for the attack, and you know, you can actually just roll in a direction, completely hold in the other direction, and you'll do the attack in that direction. But for whatever reason, it decides sometimes, you know. So my solution to this, what I think I'm going to do, whenever I'm going for a rolling attack, I'm just going to take my thumb off the analog stick. Can't kick if my thumb's not on the stick. I mean, if it decides to at that point, then hey, FromSoft, something's wrong with the game. But That's my solution, because if that's just going to keep happening and keep getting me dead because of it, I will do what I can to avoid it. Simple as that. It's just really annoying, you know? Like, if I hadn't done that kick, I would have gotten him with a punish on my roll attack instead. And then the fight would have ended before I had my death with that double hit. And that was a good fight. I did enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. It was a really great one. I liked it. Stamina, please. What? That didn't make much sense. Gotta love those R2s. Stamina. You, sir, need to stay away. He was very good at being aggressive. And also, on that note, very good at not being overly spammy. He was going for a decent variety of attacks. Had he thrown in some running jump attacks, he actually probably would have had me. I was very low on stamina, and a lot of those times I was not able to avoid him. So, that was close. That was very, very close. I'm also a little surprised I didn't poison him throughout that. I guess I'll just have to use more rotten pine resin on this next fight. I like the whips in this game. I really do. I do, however, wish that what's the right way of saying it? I wish that I didn't have to play so defensively while using it. No, you're not going to come in on me on that. That's okay. There's the hit. That's gonna get me. Didn't deal as much damage as I thought it would. Whoop, death. He likes doing 4R1s in a row, now I know. He did it twice throughout the fight. It got me good each time, because I didn't expect that. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but I didn't expect it. Makes sense. He gets hyper armor, it lets him tank the hit from me. He did it as a trade each time as well, which is a good thing on his part. Let's do one more fight, use our last rotten pine resin, and we will end on that note. And then for the next video, what do I want to use? It's been a while since I've used an Ultra. Did I use a standard greatsword yet? I know that I haven't used a Zwei. I know that I have not done that. But have I used a standard? Who cares? I'll use the Zwei. Actually, no. We'll use the Refined Cathedral. we will mess around with that Cathedral Greatsword. And for the secondary, I will choose it when the time comes. They kick again. Nice. That worked well. Poison and whips go well together. They go hand in hand. You build it up, you're avoiding people's attacks anyway because you're using a defensive playstyle. They work. They work. They work. Simple as that. So next time, like I said, we're going to mess around with the Cathedral Greatsword. And then with that, what do I feel like messing with? Tailborn. We're going to finally do the Tailborn. Or did I already do the Tailborn? I don't think I've done the Tailborn. Screw it. Lothric Longspear. I'll have to mess around with my weight, but we'll figure that out when the time comes. Either way, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time.